Stephanie, I'm here at the Marina Green. This is the first day that people are allowed to come to this part of Fleet Week. There is what I'm told is an F-22 Raptor that's been flying over, not the Blue Angels yet, but that will be coming very soon. Obviously, one of the most popular attractions. 30,000 people a day are going to be coming to the Marina Green during Fleet Week. And as you can see, a lot of them are here now. There's 140 different exhibitors, and a very popular exhibit that everyone loves is the robots. There's actually a robot behind me that is with the National Guard, and I keep seeing kids walking up to it, taking pictures with it. It can actually grab candy from different bowls and hand it to kids. It's pretty cool. And to explain what exactly is going on with this robot, I've got Captain Jonathan Crane with me from the California National Guard. And Captain Crane, I keep seeing people walk up to it. It's pretty interactive. It's pretty safe, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
What do people like about this robot?
Well, they really like the technology we bring to the event here. So the robot, for the younger kids, right, the candy's a huge takeaway. But for some of the older folks who are looking to see what it brings, we talked through the identification capabilities it provides. So we're able to fit it with essentially detection equipment for hazardous materials to make sure that the environment we're going into is a safe environment. So this is essentially what the robot is designed for. If we don't feel safe going in an environment, or perhaps our partners in the bomb squad don't feel safe, we'll send the robot in first to let us know what we're dealing with and to let us know what sort of PPE we need to be in to go downrange.
How has technology, evolved in the last couple of years? We talk about AI a lot in the Bay Area, and this is really a tech mecca, and a lot of people are paying attention to what we're doing here. I can see it now, just like it looks like cameras and things attached to it. Tell me a bit about the technology and the advancements with this robot behind us.
Absolutely. So we do have cameras all around the robot. We do have a speaker and microphones on there. And we do have a radio, an MPU-5 on there, so we can use that to extend the distance that we can pilot the robot. This right here, it's still state-of-the-art. We're getting an update really soon, but you also see the robot dogs that are going around with similar capabilities. They're even talking about drone capabilities that can provide that detection to first responders and downrange elements.
Yeah, I see you're talking about there's a robot, I don't see it right now, but it's actually kind of it's with the Army, it looks more like a dog is what it simulates. Oh, yeah. Are you familiar with how that one works as well?
It's very similar. So essentially what it provides on top of the capabilities that ours does, it's more mobile. It can go upstairs and downstairs a little bit better. It's not as large, so it's easier to transport, it's easier to move in tight spaces. But there's always going to be a give and take. So ours, we can drag a lot more weight with ours. We can open car doors. So it really depends on what you need. And that's where you're seeing the technology is really meeting the needs out there in the field.
This is the first day, right, with the Marina Green being open. What's it been like with all the people that are coming up to the booth, talking with you? There's a lot of interacting. It's really when the public gets to come and see all branches of the military really flex their muscles. How has it been for you, day one?
Fantastic. So we get ranging young and old, right? Ages ranging young and old. We have the young kids just want to see the robot, or they want to see some of the equipment. They'll have some questions we'll go through. We have a lab set up for them to look through. We also brought some of our detection equipment that they can actually put their hands on and go through some of our simulants to see how that equipment will respond. And then ranging from the young to folks with doctorates who are coming out and asking us, what do we do downrange? How do we provide capabilities to first responders that they wouldn't have if we weren't here?
Perfect. Thanks, Captain Crane. I appreciate your time. We got the robot here that people can check out. They obviously are taking pictures and videos, Stephanie. And we're going to be here throughout the hour, checking out the air show. Kind of, if we look above, we can see there is a fighter jet above us making some designs in the air with some clouds. Pretty cool stuff. And obviously the Blue Angels and the jets, that's a big attraction for the people here. And we're going to be here all afternoon showing you the sights and the sounds from Fleet Week here at the Marina Green. Stephanie, back to you.
All right.